Yeah, look, I'd just really love to win this race in honour of Billy. Probably might not be racing too many more years, so it'd be just nice to have that memory of Billy, and I've got plenty of memories of Billy as it is, but it'd be really nice just to win this race. And yeah, we got second last year, and see how we go. I'm sure it'll be really hard to beat Ryan tonight, but we'll see how we go. There's a lot of memories of Billy, really, because we travelled 10 years across all the national series. Like, that was probably my most memories of Bill. You know, he's always getting ice creams and stuff like that and helping you out. And I mean, one of the greatest memories I'll have is the fact that I drove Billy's car in I think it was Murray Bridge in the 2004 or 5 Australian title, which Darren Kane won. And Billy my car blew up in the last heat, and I had to start from the rear. Billy gave me his car, so I remember driving it. At the first, the race was really fast early. There was a bit of rain, and everyone was driving away from me. And as the track went blacker and blacker, I was actually passing cars, and I ended up passing some of the fastest cars in the country, and Jamie McHugh and all these guys near the end of the race. And we drove it up to 4th position. And I always remember driving around and these pink panels were falling off the car, and I suddenly realised it was the car I was driving, Billy's car. And afterwards, Bill was just so happy. You know, we'd driven the car up to finish 4th place, and there wasn't too many panels left on the car, but he told me to drive it like I stole it. So, you know, it was great. That was probably one of the best memories, I guess, yeah, managing to do that in Bill's car, so that was great. Well, we raced against each other a lot, and I do remember I'd picked the car up in Queensland, and we came here actually to Adelaide, and Billy actually beat me on the last lap around the outside, and we had a great laugh about it. You know, I think I'd passed him a couple of laps before, and yeah, he actually went around the outside and won the race, so no, it was really good, and that was one of them. But yeah, I raced against Bill so many times. He's just a great guy to race with, and I don't think in probably 17, 18 years racing against Bill, I don't think we've probably hardly ever crashed into each other or had a moment. So we always got on really well and had a lot of respect for each other, so no, it was really good.
Champion of mate. It'd mean everything. Bill did so much for me for years with the racing. You know, we're pretty good mates. He was always there as a coach, advice part. So it'd mean the world to me to win this. It really would. Fondest memory. Probably being there when you'd ring him on Monday, when you'd tear stuff up Saturday night. You'd ring him. He was just there for you. He had bits you needed. He had advice. You ring him about anything. He was always, even though you were competing against him, he was always there to help you move forward. He wanted everyone to be faster. You know, and that was a big thing with him. Is his bond with the super sedans was just unbreakable. Best memory. Got a few. A couple of years ago, we had a bad crash at Murray Bridge, and we hurt the car pretty bad. And Bill actually offered me his car to compete. You know, and again, that's the sort of guy he was. He said, "I'll bring mine up and you can run." But we got bits from him. We fixed the old girl, and we went out and raced, and we had a good night. So, yeah, that's one of the memories.
A great reward for the effort we've put in the last couple of years. Actually, the prick talking me into racing super sedans and getting out of dirt circuit, so he got me in there, and he got me in here. I can't get out now.
The 99 of the
Okay, thank you for that, Harrison. They're running at the moment, the 6 starters, as they get themselves on the Premier Jury, just got to pump it up a bit and move it along. Here we go, and coming in, and of course, McIntosh starter. Of course, watching very, very carefully. In fact, both starters, good work. On the green light, we're away, we've got a race underway at here, Paris. Jury, up in the bump first up, and it's up on the leader. At the moment, entry number 47. Yeah, Ryan Alexander for Acme Removals, and also NZ the host doctor out in front right now. And with the National Karate on the nose of that is leading the way right now. So keep an eye on the 47. Certainly doing a good job out in front as he goes under the sponsors board. National Karate Academy. Absolutely, Ryan Alexander has got a clear track ahead of him, and he's showing his ability to get on around this racetrack. Let's keep an eye on the guy. Kim Jury right behind him. Dave, the number 1 man. He's moving and showing everything in him once again. You better get out of the way, Jury, because Dave is in town. Gardner wants to put him in your spot. We go back to Ryan Alexander. This guy can drive. Not a bad job coming out from the young guy. Absolutely. Once again, Daniel Lobson, the 2 unfortunately has retired, so that is bad luck. They're still chasing mechanical issues, but we'll watch our race later. And it's Alexander. He is out in front, and he's in cruise control right now as he caresses that thing. It's on rails as it comes into turns 1 and 2. Absolutely. Alexander works it hard. Kim Jury is good when he's under pressure, and right now he's got more pressure than ever with Dave Gardner. Dave is throwing everything at him, but Jury keeps working and working, trying to stay ahead of him. It's a good race for first, but second and third, these 2 guys are battling it out. We go to the scoreboard. Still 5 laps to get around this racetrack. Anything can happen. Is that right, Paris? Absolutely. You talk about under pressure. It's like a hose under pressure from the NZ hose doctor right now. Will it burst or will it hold? That is the question as the laps run down. Jury's doing a good job in the liquid waste entry, and also Gardner aboard the 1 for GT Bobcat and Castrol. He is right there. That Maxwell talisman certainly wound up right now. You're not wrong about Maxwell racing into this wound up. He's going to wind it up a little bit more shortly. 3 laps to go. Dave is a smart cookie. He's right beside his left-hand rear end. It is now that he knows that the laps are disappearing. Will let Dave Gardner have enough loaded to get around Jury? He's starting to pull on the pressure now. He's right there beside him once again. We go, there's a bit of a dip and shot around here for entry number 46 with Alexander. Yeah, a slower runner. But let's go back to Gardner and Jury. These 2 guys here are on a mission. 1 lap remaining, 1 flag comes out this time, and Alexander aboard the 47. He'll lead them around, and it looks like only a catastrophe will bring this undone now as he goes down the back chute for the final time. The race for second is certainly on. Jury is hanging tough. He's going to go under Leeson, but they'll just hang back a bit as the 47 comes to the line. Good racing. Absolutely, but Alexander takes the win. Kim Jury for second spot, and third, Dave Gardner. And Dave is right behind him all the way around in that particular race out there. Good running from those guys, and not a bad effort coming out. But I tell you what, Kim Jury.
Yeah, it mean a lot. Bill was a great guy, so it definitely mean a lot to me and my dad and that. And yeah, grew up watching him race, and yeah, just is a guy that you could go to and ask anything and just help out anyone. So yeah.
Good evening, and good to see these guys.
The Superstand shortly getting themselves started this race. 10 laps. Not a bad go, either one. I must say, as I look through here, it looks pretty good. Yeah, it is good to have good support. And folks enjoying themselves out here. Quite a lovely Saturday night out here. Quite warm, considering the rest of the week wasn't nowhere near this, but hey, it's all good. Let's go. The green light has been dropped. The green light is on. Take it away, Barrett. Here we go, racing. And it's 12 Blake Pride in the 22. He'll lead them in, but he'll look at Ryan Alexander, the Acme Removals 47. Will take to the lead right on the yellow. We go yellow. Do believe it will be Ryan Alexander in the 47. Further back is the 12, I do believe, of Kim Hammerstein. And Steve Schwartz in the 99. Leeson in the 34. And the man, Kim Jury, in the 93. As we go racing now. And looking straight to the front now, it is Ryan Alexander, the Acme Removals. NZ hose doctor entry. Just absolutely leaving them for dead right now, Mike. Yeah, he's backing up beautifully. Yeah, he's doing very well this day, Ryan Alexander.
This race means everything to us. You know, Bill was such a close friend of ours. I know Twiggy still is, and Trevor, and all of them. You know, to win this race last year, that was awesome. You know, it was probably one of the hardest laps I've ever done with the checkered flag after the race. You know, I had tears coming out my eyes, and this race probably means more than anything to me, more than Australian title, to win this race. Definitely has to be when we're out on the road travelling and you know, eating ice cream everywhere. And you know, even when the first time he made me eat a bit of broccoli in Toowoomba, we were sitting there in the thing and in the pub, and we were just sitting there, and he goes, "You got to eat that before we leave." So no one would leave, and he made me sit there and eat until I ate it. You know, Bill was absolutely awesome to race against. You know, he helped me out massively in my career and everything. You know, I loved racing against Bill. He was always pretty fair, and you know, I can't say a bad thing about him. He was awesome.
You can hand it over, my good friend, and take it away. Yeah, thank you very much, Michael Aegis. I'm down here with Mr. Stephen Miller, of course, the brother of Billy, and him and Billy used to tear up the clayway around here together in super sedans aboard the 6 and the 77. But tonight, Steve, it's a different position for you, but to one that is truly an honour, I'm sure.
Oh, it's great to sit in the car. It's really just it's so emotional. It's real here, though. That's tough.
Mate, I'm not going to say too much to you other than enjoy the race, sit back, take it all in, and I'm sure your brother's going to be watching from above.
Yeah, I know he will be, and he came to Christ before he died, so I know he's more alive now than ever.
All right, mate, we're going to let you take this out for the patrol. Go yet, but we've got to interview everyone else. All right, we'll move down the line to the comeback kid. He's been away for about a year and a half, but great to see Kitty Leeson back behind the wheel of the family number 34. Mate, baptism by fire, you've been away for a while, but you returned. How are you finding the car?
Yeah, fine, not too bad. Just getting used to it again, and just trying to put one foot, step another foot, and trying to work myself forward, and yeah, see how it goes.
Mate, Deanne Miller's got a medal for you, a starting medal, and starting from position number 3. We wish the competition automotive number 34 all the very best. We move along a man that I see deep in thought right now, all the way from Whyalla aboard the 52 Whyalla Earthworks entry, Michael Brown. Michael, that look on your face, mate, you are very deep in thought. What's going through your mind?
Oh, I love seeing a show like this with a bit of meaning behind it. It's pretty big. Definitely haven't got the pace that the guys at the back got, but we'll give it a shot anyway.
Mate, starting off the pole, I do believe we wish you all the best.
Cheers, mate.
All right, thanks, Michael. Okay, a man in the little blue dune buggy. I've watched this guy come through junior sedans, street stocks, wingless sprints, and all the way up to super sedans. And I'll tell you what, he's living his dream right now, and he's dreaming to live, and that is Mr. Jason Gans. Jace, welcome to AMP, and we wish you all the best tonight.
Cheers, thank you. It's been a real struggle to get here, and we'll just see how it goes. I've decided to start off the back so that I don't get in anyone's way. So I don't know how the car's going to go, so hopefully we'll make 40 laps.
Mate, you have had a couple of problems tonight. What was the issue?
Did get a bit warm in the first one, so I knocked a bit of timing out and see how it goes.
Mate, Deanne's got a medallion for you. Alright, moving right along to a big tall man that they call Stretch, but I know him as Steve Schwartz in the Load 28 crane hire machine. Steve, beautifully presented car this weekend, mate, and I can see on your face you are also deep in thought. What's going through your mind?
How long it's going to take for all the cars at the back to pass me.
Mate, that's pretty humble for you, because we go back through the years and you were the king of the kids in the street stocks, and the AMCA Nationals you showed everyone the fast way home, and super sedans you're doing quite well as well, so I wouldn't sell yourself short, mate.
No, it's only the fourth meeting in this car. It's basically an identical car to Dave Gardner's, but I've only done 4 meetings and he's done probably 400 meetings.
Alright, Steve, we wish you all the best for tonight. A man with hair like mine. Kimmy Hammerstein, how are you, brother?
Yeah, not too bad, mate, yourself?
Yeah, I'm really good, mate. Now, Little Bird tells me last week at Waikerie you found the fastest way to the checker.
Yeah, mate, we finally pulled one off, got it set up right, and actually paid off for us, so, yeah.
That's excellent to hear, mate. So, feeling quietly confident going in tonight, despite the fact there's a few more heavy hitters in the field?
Yeah, we're just going to give it all our best, and hopefully it all comes together.
Mate, you've come all the way from the Riverland. We wish you all the best. Deanne's got a medal for you. Here's an old friend, just like Stevie Schwartz over there. The street stock days. Trev Ware. Trev, you're out here swapping with the flare apple down the side of the car, mate. You wear it on your sleeve and you feel it in your heart. How are you right now?
I'd just be anxious, I suppose, to get this through after the run I've had through the heats.
Mate, you took a big Superman leap over there when you went over the wheel of Kid Jury there. What went through was a deja vu from what happened a few years ago back down here, turn 3 and 4.
Yeah, exactly right. I thought there was a few words going up in the air. No, it's not happening again.
Mate, the number 5's in one piece now. We hope in 40 laps time you're in one piece, as is the car, and maybe we'll see you on the podium.
All right, thanks very much.
All right, Deanne's got a done in for you. The man from Murray Bridge aboard the All Black Attack, Penrite, Paul Clayton. Paul, this is a big race, mate. You are a huge and long-time supporter of Super Sedans. You've known Uni Bill for a long time. What's this race mean to you?
Oh, this means a lot. It means a lot to all the guys. You know, Billy supported me, I reckon, probably after the first meeting, I rang Bill and said, help. And he was there and he helped us, and he did forever, you know, so I'm forever grateful to him and to Deanne. Yeah, and I'd really like to win it for Billy.
40 laps is a long way, mate. What's the game plan?
It's a long way, just be smart. Shit doesn't happen in first corner, let's just get going, get rolling, and then, you know, then we'll make it happen. It'll be a good 40 laps.
All right, mate, Deanne's got a medal. We wish you all the best. From dirt circuit to speedway with a smile on his face, here he is, the well-travelled waste entry. Kim, you've been to Tasmania, you went across to the Gold Rush, getting plenty of laps in this car, mate. You're looking good. Are you feeling good?
Yeah, we're doing all right so far. We've just got to try to put all our ducks in a row and get it going for us. But yeah, we're having a good time, so we're on the money tonight, so it's pretty good.
Mate, this Super Sedan caper, tell us about it. What's the adrenaline rush?
Oh, it's crazy. Fast and crazy, you know, so it's a good bus, you know. And just enjoy the travelling. I've got the people I'm meeting and you know, people I've met in the past and what have you. Bill was the one that got me involved in this. I was running around there for 6 years, and every time I go in the shop and he goes, well, you're coming to see this. And he just kept on the track. It did happen. He got me involved in the end. And yeah, I won't look back on that. It's a buzz.
I reckon that's a two-way street. You got what you wanted to. All the best, Kim. Moving right along, down the line to the 47 National Karate, with also support by NZ. It is Ryan Alexander. Mate, you have been off the trot this year. You've really been showing a lot of guys the fastest way home everywhere you've been going. But how do you feel right now going into this?
Yeah, I'm really nervous. I want to win this race more than anything. It means more to be an Australian title. So for me to win tonight and go back to back, that would mean everything to us.
Mate, I know you've got a big team and some sponsors here tonight. I'm sure there's a few people you'd like to give it a go.
Yeah, I can't thank Stephen Wendy enough for letting me drive their car. Mum, Dad, Pete, Geezer, Judy, Dale, Kirsten, Amy, National Karate, NZ, Acura Removals, Adelaide Computer Tax Services, West Torrens Dyno, every single AMP, all your spectators for coming out, thank you for supporting us. I can't thank anyone else on the guys, and thank you so much.
Mate, 40 laps is a long way, but you know, for every millimetre of that race, Chris Stewart, Bill Miller, they'll be up there with a couple of ice creams looking down.
Definitely, we'll be racing 40 laps after that.
Alright, thanks very much, Ryan. So the man that stood out here last meeting holding up a trophy as the Grand Marshal of the Australian Street Stock Championship. He's been there, he's done it all, he's still wearing a number 1 on his car, Dave Gardner. Thanks for coming from Canola, mate, and this should be a great race with some good competitors.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fun. Coming from the back, and it's pretty racy track at the moment. Everyone's pretty quick tonight, so 40 laps though, we're just going to have to pace ourselves and just make sure we don't get wrecked, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Mate, it's an emotional race. I know you and Billy were reasonably close. You had a good relationship over the years. What's this mean to you?
Oh, yeah, look, it means a lot. It means a lot just to be here, you know, just to remember Bill and, you know, having some fun tonight and, you know, trying to remember the good times and just to be a part of it and, you know, whatever happens at the end is, you know, as long as I love to make it on the podium, I love to win it, but, you know, as long as we have fun and it's a good race, that's what it's all about.
Well, from memory, I think you and Ryan were up there last year. 40 laps from now, we'll know if you're up there again. Thanks very much, Dave.
Thank you.
All right, boys. course, ladies and gentlemen, stand on your feet, give these guys a rousing round of applause, some big cheers around the car now, I can hear there is no engine noise.
Auto Parts entry number 77 getting around the racetrack and to get this, of course, this race out there onto the racetrack. This is one point where I actually do break protocol, race fans, when I say get your phones out now and get some footage of the 77. Take a photo of the 77 as it goes around. It is an iconic car. Now, we normally don't condone the live streaming and the photos. We don't want live streaming, but we definitely an opportunity to take yourself a photo now and have a look down there. We've got the race officials about to hoist the checkered flags in the air. Of course, that is McIntosh and Rucroft, and they're about to put them up. And leading the way around will be the 77 Bill Miller Blair Athol Auto Parts car. So we do encourage it right now. Get your phones out and take a picture of this, because this is one for the history books. Absolutely, Paris, and exact words well done as they come around. Of course, Steve Miller driving his brother Bill. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, as they come around this racetrack. Absolutely, and show the support and appreciation to the Miller family here this evening. And of course, Deanne and Bill's parents and Bill's brother Steve, who's driving the car at the moment, they can hear you out there, and they know the respect shown out here to Bill. And as I said, if you've known Bill, a true gentleman and a true heart of the Speedway out here once again, is that his brother at the moment courageously driving the car around the racetrack.
And you'll notice the lead car there, the Michael Brown car alongside him, they're leaving the position free, because that is the position for the 77 car if Bill was here tonight, of course.
Well, there it is, and what a beautiful perception of what's happening out there on the racetrack as we speak. And they come around, of course, to the front straight once again. Now coming around 3 wide, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, put your hands together one more time. Don't be frightened at your Speedway. Absolutely. Put your hands together and show the support again, as I said. Great to see these guys coming through, and you know that they're racing on behalf of Bill Miller this evening in their hearts, and also want to be, of course, a winner, each and every one of them.
Have a look at those cars as they go around nice and slow. Take in the workmanship. Have a look at how nice they all look. Listen to those motors as they just nicely percolate through, because you know soon they're going to set sail, and then it's going to be wide open throttle, and we certainly look forward to that coming up very, very shortly.
You're not wrong with that, Paris. I can't wait for 40 laps to start up with this run coming our way, and I've still got to clear the eyes here with the Super Sedans and feature 40 lap, but this is going to be brilliant coming up. Event number 20 out here, the feature race for the Super Sedans this evening. And doing a mighty fine job, we might add once again. What a beautiful evening it's been. It's been running so smoothly. And the weather conditions in it, there's not a breeze around the racetrack. It's very, not cold, not hot, it's beautiful. Steve goes past the Australian flag. Yes, Paris.
There is the first telltale, the 52 of Michael Brown, who was due to start this one off pole, has pulled in. Let's hope there's not too much of an issue. There are a couple of people over there looking over the car now.
One underneath in the rear and one at the drive, having a quick worthy going back to the rear of the car down there, Paris.
Yeah, obviously an issue back there. I know Michael Brown and Jeff Brown and all the team from Whyalla. Big shout out to Lauren and Rachel and everyone who's come all the way from the Steel City and come down with the Brown team. And let's hope that Michael Brown can get it back out there for 40 laps of fury.
And not only that, Paris, of course, the quick runners here this evening starting from the rear of field.
Yes.
I love this part of that race when you've got guys that give them some real competition. Sure, they got 40 laps, but there's plenty can happen in these 40 laps with the quick runners at the back. Dave Garner, Australia #1. Of course, young Ryan, Alexander, Kim Jury. You know, these guys at the back of the pack, so to speak. How long will they start munching and delivering and getting through each and every one of these competitors? It's going to be a great race. 40 laps. Let's see what comes out of it.
40 laps is a long way, race fans. We certainly hope you are comfortable wherever you are. This is your final opportunity to have a good close-up look at these cars, and then get into your seat and get ready, because these guys, they're going to start pulling down on those belts pretty soon, Michael, and make sure they're ready to go.
Oh yeah, nice and tight, absolutely, to make sure safety first, and all drivers know that. Those tight belts are that damn tight. But that's the idea of it once again, as they rumble off these engines out here, 366 Cubas, and running, as I said, with the methanol engines out here. Some good driving, and 40 laps is going to really test out each and every one of them.
Yeah, as the 77 Bill Miller car driven by Stephen pulls to the infield.
Absolutely, thank you, Steve Miller. Thank you so much on behalf of your brother, Mr. Bill Miller. Well done, and lovely to see that entry number 77. A very rare occasion to see it out there and rumbling on the racetrack.
Yeah, absolutely. Now that car is fully race trim. It is good to go. It could race tonight, but the Miller family have mothballed that car.
Absolutely. I heard it earlier on, parents, at the pit area coming up towards the whole of the gate, and the engine sounded beautiful.
Yeah.
It sounded lovely. I was listening to something like, oh, have a listen to this and that, Bill. Mate, she is running like a dream. You know, I was thinking about the early days, I had the spanners on myself, that sounded killer.
Yeah.
The engine was good, the tune, the rockers, everything was looking good and sounding lovely. Now, let's go back to what we're here for. 40 laps, ladies and gentlemen. The Bill Miller Fireball Derby has got the green light. Let's keep an eye on him. Take it away. Let's have a look at it. It's Michael Brown who leads him in. Hammerstein is there aboard the 12. Kim's going to just nose him from there. That is an early lead there, but it looks like Brown will subside and let Kim go to the front. Now they know there's 40 laps. It's a long way. We're probably going to have a few stoppages. It's Kim leading. Brown further. Trevor Ware is there aboard the 5. Here comes Alexander. He is already up to 4th and challenging for 3rd now. He is 3rd. He's going, oh, they're going to go against the wall. hopefully to make a podium. But I'll tell you what, that is the beauty of racing. You only need 2 cars for a race, and Andrew proved that every weekend they go to the quarter mile. You're not wrong about that, but we'll keep an eye on these guys. Here we go. And again, we're racing, ladies and gentlemen. All right, young Ryan Alexander. He's out in the open out there. We'll keep an eye on them. Kim Jury has gone past one of the back runners already. We go down to let's take a look. These 4 front runners, and this is going to be a race to the end out here in Paris. Oh, it certainly will. There are some very, very quick competitors out there now. We'll keep an eye. It is Alexander, Blancorin, Gardner, and Jury. These guys are on the trot right now as they come down the back chute, and it's Alexander still leading the way in the 47. Right, he's the spot by the checkered flag. We go back to King Jury. His engine, made by Dave Lee race engines out of 2 wells. It's surviving 40 laps, not a great drama. We go back to this race champion. Can he go one more lap? Let's have a listen to it as he goes by. I can't really pick it from in here. It's all rumbling. Here's the race leader in the race. It goes Jury, ladies and gentlemen. King Jury racing. Absolutely has, of course. So, of course, Scotty McIntosh, he flies those flags out there for the win for the 40 lap of this evening of the 2018 Bill Miller Fireball Derby, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes down the front straight. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. King Jury takes the win here this evening. What a way to do it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the way you win a race out here, 40 laps on behalf of Bill Miller for the evening. What a way to do it once again, Paris. Oh, that is the race of races, and this race continues to rewrite the history books. Dave Gardner has brought it up down there in his turn to 3 under the Duncan Bashir Hannon billboard. Dave never made it to the chicken line. He tried everything, he tried to make it an engine of his. We heard him go off. George Sacknell's stand quite over here laps beforehand, and man, he must have been on the car grinding his teeth out there, but hey, it's all part of the race. But as King Jury comes past, go on, Speedway, make a bit of noise as you always do, come on! What a way to do the 40 lap of Bill Miller, says King Jury. You surprised me here this evening. What a way to take the race as he pulls up, and the photographers will be getting themselves organised out there. I know that Paris Charles at the moment will be running through the tunnel out here to get out onto the racetrack. But what a great way for these guys here this evening to finish off this particular race out here. And great to see, of course, Bill Miller's wife Denise. She's out there, and right beside, of course, the parents shaking the hands of King Jury. What a beautiful way. Steve Miller's out there beside the race car. He's congratulating the same thing down there with King Jury the same. And as I speak, you've got that microphone turned on. Mr. Paris Charles, you take the lead out there on that racetrack. Okay, come to the window, Paris. Come to the front window here. Okay, just at the moment, we're getting a few things happening out here. Come on, you might want to stay here in the front window at the moment. Yes. Oh, we're back. All right. I'll give it another go. Oh, Paris, you're doing a great job. Come on, put your hands up for Paris Charles, ladies and gentlemen. He's running so hard here this evening. Well done, Paris. Come on, mate. Get yourself down there and have a word for King Jury. King is still getting undressed, so to speak, to come out the race car. We've got the promoter down there, of course, Mr. Steve Miller. He's having a look quickly also to Dave this evening, Gardner, and we'll have you, Dave, at the same time. In fact, Paris, we'll go back to you trackside as soon as King Jury gets at the racetrack and the race car. He's up onto the race car. Come on, make some noise out here, Speedway! Absolutely, King Jury! What a way to take it as he shakes hands to his comrades out here. And there's been hopes and everything going around to all the drivers and competitors out here once again. And I've got a lovely big hug. Have a look at that, Paris. Take it away, my good friend. Well, I'm not going to get myself in there right now, Michael. This is a very emotional moment, and every photographer will be snapping this one off. This is what it's all about. And as soon as we can, we'll get King Jury over. I've got to say, the smile on the dial right now of that team is off the scale. Absolutely, Paris. Good work, mate. Just give them that little bit moment of their time there to enjoy the moment as we're speaking and what they're actually doing down there on the racetrack. But Denise, she can't help herself with that, so she should be on behalf of her lovely husband, Bill, out there. She'll be congratulating King Jury. But you're going to now take it away, Paris. Yeah, thanks, Michael. King Jury, before we go to the podium, mate, I've got about 1,000 of my closest friends up here on the hill, or more importantly, of your closest friends right now. And I want you to tell these people just how you're feeling.
Oh, this is buzz. This is 3 years in the making to get something. I'm so sorry for the other guys for failures, but that was tough. That was wild, and like I said, 3 years, and I can't thank the MA Motorsport teaming up for this great car. And then we got it right, you know. And I think we've all got tonight, it's all good.
All those miles travelled going across the water to Tasmania to Victoria, this makes it all worth it, I'm sure.
Oh, hell yeah, you just got to get out there and run with them fast guys, and they drag you along and teach you a lot, so I've got a lot to learn yet.
Dreams will come true.
Cheers, man.
Alright, we'll see you on the podium soon. Where do we go from there? It's so beautifully put there, Mr. Michael H. just up in the box. Well, I tell you what, the first rule of motorsport is to finish first. First you must finish. And that was certainly proved tonight. 40 laps on the board. And it really was a grinding affair. So many tales will come out of this event, so many stories. We're going to read them all on Facebook and across social media. Drivers will be talking about this over a beer or two late into the night, I'm sure. But we're going to go into the podium presentation now. I sort of feel sorry for this particular competitor. In third place tonight, driving the 47 National Karate NZ car, is Ryan Alexander.
Well done, Ryan. Good work.
Ryan, it's an emotional affair. You were out in front, you had it all. But I'll tell you what, mate, with about 500 of our closest friends here tonight, let it all out, talk open and honestly. I'm just going to give you the microphone, you talk, I'm not asking you anything.
Having a broken axle, I don't know what's happened at the stage. We're laughing cars, they're racing on the track, and we make contact, and I hit a broken axle because of that.
Alright, I'm sure there are a few people you'd like to thank, mate. It's a big team as I look down there. The team and everyone concerned.
I've got to thank Steve and Wendy. Thank you so much for letting me drive your car. Kirsten, Judy, Pete, Amy, Dad, Dale, Geezer, Mum, Mike, Alec Food Services, National Karate, NZ, We're Simon's Dynamo, acronrules.com. Thank you all so much for bringing us out here every week. You're doing an amazing effort, and I can't thank you all enough.
Thank you to the whole team tonight for coming out. We certainly look forward to seeing you guys back here at Adelaide Motorsport Park down the line. In second position tonight, this guy must be the fastest spud farmer on the planet. He is so fast that spuds are cutting the chips before they're out the ground. Dave Gardner! Dave, I wanted to say congratulations, but at the same time I want to say commiserations as well. Same as Ryan, and you're both right up there and doing well. But what actually did happen?
Look, first of all, it's a bit disappointing because I think Ryan and me were going to have a hell of a last 15 laps. You know, we had a fast car and it's going to be awesome. Actually, I was pulling him in there and I thought this is going to be a lot of fun, so that's disappointing. But hey, we don't know. You know, I think the boys wanted to be slowed down a bit. I didn't realise whether Ryan was actually even out there or not. But yeah, Christian just doesn't look on the telltale now. I thought it was a motor, but it's just dropped cylinders for some reason. I just don't even know why. So just, I don't know, it wasn't meant to be.
Mate, I'm sure you get that power plant down to Pete Morris and the boys at Maxwell's and they'll sort it out and you'll come back together.
Yeah, thank you. I'd just like to thank Kristen and Watto. Kristen, I wrecked the car. I shouldn't say we. I wrecked the car last week big time. We spent the whole week on it. And you know, maybe from that crash last week we upset something in there that we didn't know about. So, well, I think we were 6 laps short or something like that. So, but thanks to me team, all my sponsors, and thanks to all the other guys. Congratulations everyone, and Mr. Bradbury over here. Congratulations wherever he is. And yeah, thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Dave. Oh, where do I go with this? This is a man that's got a smile as big as a frisbee across the face. He's the fastest liquid waste removalist in the world. Moving your poo is what he does, but tonight I'm sure he moved more than just that. Him, well done, mate. Fantastic effort.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It was, I just had a Bradbury moment, so I'm going to take it. You know, so it's really cool, and I'm sorry for Ryan and Dave for being broken down racing, but I'll take it and blinks as well. So, but it's been a good night tonight, and just like I said, it's a Bradbury moment, so I'm going to take it.
Mate, you've got some really good people helping you with the car. I know that you guys travel together, you work together, you do it all. I'm sure you'd like to take this opportunity to publicly thank them.
Yeah, it's MA Motorsport, and all the guys from MA Motorsport, Michael and Ryan, they gave me a good car, mate. They look after me every time we go to a meeting, they sort of help me set up, and we found something last week that we've been struggling with, and we fixed that, and yes, he's going around the way I like it going, and it's all good.
Mate, I'm sure there's going to be a few drinks back at the Gold Chariot tonight, and also you've got some tickets to hand out for the kids.
Yeah, mate, we're trying to promote the section as well as much as we can when we go away. A lot of giveaways and stuff, because it's about getting people to the speedway and to the kids and all the rest of it, and we like giving a lot of stuff away, so that's what it's about.
Alright mate, go get the trophy, you thoroughly deserve. Well done. Keep at the jury.